You see here, kid? You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Oh, what if you don't? What if you fly? What if you fly? What if you fly?
Hey, what is up? I'm just gonna jump straight into this. I want to get this video out tomorrow, so I'm just gonna freestyle. That hasn't been the best strategy for me in the past, but I'm so behind on uploads that I just want to get this done. So this is my 5th video, part 5. Welcome to part 5 of my Mae Hong Son Loop series. I'm Scot Rider. I'm on the MT-07 and we're riding Northern Thailand. Get ready. This is really cool for me. Going over my old footage and seeing where it all began. So much has happened between then and now, and it's kind of crazy that I am where I am now. If you haven't seen my other videos, then you should check them out. Lots of amazing riding to be seen, and I chat a little bit about my story. But a quick recap. I came here in February to ride the Mae Hong Son Loop, which is famous in motorbiking communities, and I fell in love. I fell in love with the country completely. I fell in love with the people, the food, the nature, the roads. Everything about the place just spoke to me. And I wasn't very happy in London. I think the UK and London is not the place to be. So now, where am I? Well, I'm here. I'm back. I'm back in Thailand. I'm here again. And I'm making my dreams come true. So far I've been here for 3 weeks. I found myself a beautiful condo with amazing views. And just this week I've picked up a new bike. I'm so excited about it, but I think I should keep the reveal for another video. Yeah, that'll be fun. I am in love though, completely. I have to say, watching this footage, I'm a little bit jelly of my past self, purely because since I've arrived now, we're in the rainy season. So lots of rain every day, not too conducive to big ride outs. I need to get myself some rain gear, which I haven't got. I haven't got a jacket yet either. I just got the bike and the condo. And the reason I've been a bit slow on uploads, why there's been a couple of weeks off, is because of this move that I've been doing, moving from the UK to Thailand. And I've had to basically build up my whole PC again. So I've had to rebuild my PC before I could edit and upload. But now it's all built up and I've got my internet installed. I can bring these videos now. And it's not just going to be my Mae Hong Son Loop videos. I've already started recording a little bit of my adventures here. So I'm excited to bring you along for that. I've got to check the footage, but I did hook up my mic. So hopefully we've got a bit of a helmet cam microphone situation. We'll have to check what the audio quality is there. And I want to get another mic to pick up the engine noise without the wind. Now it's a dream of mine to get one of these 360 cameras. DJI has just dropped a 360 camera and I would love to get one of those. But they're a lot of money and I have to be careful right now. Make sure I don't overextend myself. I'm fairly sure this footage in this video is on my ride into PAI. So I came into PAI from the north and I'm pretty sure that's where we're headed. Now I say pretty sure because I didn't actually get any footage of myself arriving into PAI. I'm not exactly sure what happened to that footage. Maybe my camera ran out of battery. Either way, I don't have the footage of me arriving into PAI, but I'm pretty sure this video gets us just to the outside of PAI, which is a fun town if you're ever around. Kind of famous for amazing nature, unbelievable views, and also tipsy tubing, which I think is a big hit with my compatriots and many tourists. PAI has a lot of charm and many people find themselves staying there for longer than they planned. One such person I met in PAI had gotten stuck there for several months. They told me they were stuck in the PAI hole. I was just passing through, but I met some great people there. And I went to the nearby hot springs, which were lovely. Had some amazing food. Got a great massage, more than one I think, and enjoyed the riding around the area. I'd really love to go back and hopefully I will do soon. But like I say, right now, even though I've just picked up my bike, I'm not sure when my first big ride out is going to be. I'm just going to have to wait for the rain to clear for a bit. And we have some sun. I think we're about to have a typhoon here, so not the ideal time to go out for a big trip. But these roads are so amazing. I've only ridden my new bike around town a little bit, and that was enough to make me fall in love with it, for sure. It's clearly not the best bike for city streets. Chiang Mai can get quite congested, especially when it's flooded, which does happen when there's heavy rain. as I discovered this week. And definitely more than a little bit sketchy riding a big bike through floods, especially when you just got it. Another thing that's different now from when I was last there is just the color of the foliage, basically. Obviously, the footage you're watching is from the dry season. Lots of browns and auburns, amongst lots of green as well. But now, right now, in Chiang Mai at least, and I'm sure the rest of Northern Thailand, is so green, so lush. The humidity is insane though, and it's still very hot. But it's so green and it just is so beautiful. So I'm hoping to get a ride out soon, get out the city into these amazing mountains, onto these phenomenal roads. I was going to say fantastic, and then I decided to say phenomenal halfway through, so we get phenomenal roads here. And I think you can see I've gotten a bit more comfortable from the MT-07, at least if you've seen my previous videos, from when I first started riding to now. You can see I'm a lot more comfortable, and me and the machine understand each other a lot better now. Every now and then I'll see my GPS, and that is the best sort of view a biker can see on their screen on their phone. Just endless twists and turns. That's what makes this place so special, you know. Just endless twisties. I'm still learning how to color grade my footage. I'm recording everything with DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, and I'm recording in D-Log-M, which is a 10-bit color profile. And raw, the footage looks pretty bad, and then you hop into your video editing software and you can make many adjustments, color grades, and all that jazz. But obviously I'm new to this video making business, and I don't know, I feel like I'm not quite hitting it. I mean, it looks beautiful, and I'm sure you'd agree. And I think it's difficult because, you know, I'm riding into shade and then out into sun, so the exposure is up and down. Probably just means I have to work harder and chop the video up more and spend more time color grading to get it looking exactly right. And well, I hope I've got time for that. Life is coming at me fast right now, in a good way. Sometimes you got to stop and see the sights, just like that. Wow, it's just breathtaking, isn't it? opening up the throttle a little bit here. As we cruise over this mountain ridge. Insane views on both sides. Just a quick glance to my left, and boom, beautiful. I'll tell you, maybe it's worth doing this trip on a moped, because then you get more time as you go past these places to appreciate them. Sometimes the bike doesn't lend itself as the most ideal touring machine. It depends on what your priorities are and what you want to get out of your trip, though. For me, I wanted a real riding experience, and that's what the moped won't really deliver, but it can definitely deliver in other ways. Very convenient for around town, very economical. And I rented a moped for the first couple of weeks I was here while I looked around for a bike, and incredibly convenient, I will say, but they just don't excite me at all, honestly. In fact, I'm a bit afraid of them, I would say. I don't feel like I have the arsenal to evade, which is an important aspect of keeping yourself safe, in the city at least. Being able to get yourself out of harm's way, and mopeds just don't really have the get up and go. I find them quite unstable as well, and just a little bit sketchy, honestly. Once you see my new bike, then you'll see why I chose that over a moped. But I do think if I'm here long enough, I'll have to get a moped just to get around the city, because big bikes aren't really built for city riding. Not that maneuverable. Really getting a bit of a pace up through this relatively straight section. Just soaking in the bike's abilities and my environment. So yeah, I'm here now. I've made it back. My visa was approved. I've started my college. I've got my condo. The internet was set up. I've built my PC. And the main thing is, I got a new bike. I can't wait to show you, tell you all about it, take you on rides. Yeah, I mean, everything is falling into place. My dream has come true, and now I get to enjoy the reality of doing what I love every day and sharing it with everyone here. I can't tell you how excited I am, how grateful I feel, how lucky I feel. it's hard to put into words. All I can do is try, and I will try. I think the best way to show you what it means to me is to get mic'd up on my ride outs and just go. Just go. Ride and chat and just bring you along. I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll join me on my adventure. I don't know how many different sort of types of videos I might do. I did record a bit of me building my PC. I don't know if I'll post that here, or maybe I'll have another channel for non-bike related stuff, more travel vlog stuff. But we'll see. Early days still, but I'm just so excited, and I hope you'll subscribe. Leave a comment if you have anything to add, any feedback on the video, editing, or maybe any ideas for future videos. Let me know your thoughts. I'd really love to hear from you. And thanks so much for watching. I mean, there's a little bit left of this video to go. Some more phenomenal roads. And look at the sun hit the trees at this time of day. Just stunning. I can't get enough. And if you came out here and did it for yourself, you would realize that there's no such thing as too much when you're riding in Northern Thailand. Okay, that's about all I can think to say today. Like I say, I apologize if I've rambled a bit. I'm just freestyling this video so that I can get it posted for upload tomorrow. And soon I'm going to be able to put a lot more time and effort into my videos, which I'm excited about. I just saw a sign for PAI a little bit back there, so that confirmed what I thought earlier, that this was my ride into PAI, and we're just missing the final little section as we go through the town, which was crazy because it was so busy. I think schools had just come out and there were so many tourists. God, it was pretty crazy riding through there, especially after a day of hard twisties, feeling pretty frazzled, and suddenly had to really focus on where everyone was and how many unpredictable hazards were around. But no harm done. Nothing went wrong. It was all great. And I got to my hostel, I got out of my riding gear, I sipped on a Chang as I watched the sun go down over the mountains in the horizon. And I felt completely at peace. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time for part 6. And I'll try to upload maybe more frequently, now that I'm going to be getting so much more footage and I have so many more opportunities to share my adventures here. Talking to you from Chiang Mai, I'm Scot Rider, and this has been Mae Hong Son Loop Part 5. Peace.